Hey guys, it's Asgard here, and today we're going to be having a little look into some of the different characters you can have. The different characters get unlocked at level 10, I believe. Up until that point, you are what is known as a greenhorn. As a greenhorn, you will get a movement speed bonus. I forget how much it is. I think it's about 50% movement speed bonus, which is really great for really getting around the map, getting a few things done before you get a faster horse. Up in the top right hand corner next to your map, it will show you what kind of character you are. Greenhorn will obviously have greenhorn as opposed to soldier, and will have different bonuses to what I have. Currently I'm a soldier, hence it'll show you the soldier bonuses. Once you get to level 10, if you click on your character profile information, it'll bring up this box. Click on the character classes, it'll show you the 4 different classes you can have. Don't have to choose one. It is recommended that you do choose one. If you don't choose one, you'll be left as you'll stay as a greenhorn, which just leaves you with a movement speed. And obviously you can choose when you want to go as one of these whenever you like. However, once you've chosen one of these 4, you can never go back and you can never change what they are. Here's a very quick overview. Obviously adventurer if you want to go exploring, dueler if you want to duel people, worker if you want to work, soldier if you want to fight in battles, fought battles. Obviously chose soldier because that's 4 battles where everything interesting happens. As you can see, it gives you a quick list of advantages: find more products, find more items, free hotel, and use danger. Obviously if you hover over that, it'll give you a brief overview. So chance to find a product and working job is increased by 10%. Movement speed on the map is increased by 10%. Gain experience increased by 5%. Health point bonus. Okay, so well worth actually looking into a little bit more than those because they don't really tell you the whole story. Just click on details, it'll tell you, give you a brief overview of the job, tells you what it's about. Obviously it's not rocket science, the worker's going to be doing lots of jobs, and it'll tell you exactly what they are. So let's do a quick breakdown of each of the character classes, shall we? Venture first, details. So they're people who's gonna go around doing the quests and the going from place to place. They're looking for a really high movement speed, and they're gonna be moving around the map quite a lot. Skills wise, you're gonna want the Mexican set, and you're gonna want to focus on that. What's it called? That's horseback riding. There you go. So, chance to find a product, that's just one thrown in. So you're going to find lots of products. Use hotel rooms, which is very useful, up to level 2. Level 2 isn't very good, that's just a very small bonus. Probably not really worth doing it in my opinion, because I always stay quite close to home, and as long as you've got a fast horse, you can always get home quite quickly, which is free anyway, so that's not the best. Chance to get hurt while working a job is lowered by 10%. Quite useful, because you don't want to go into a battle with low health, but at the same time, as you can see, I've been working quite a lot and my health is at 100%, so you don't really lose health particularly. Starting with hit 2 keep from being hit at all for the rest of the round. Quite useful, but once you get into the really high levels with a really good equipment, chances are you won't be hit twice in one round, so the extra 25% isn't really that much. So I mean, it's quite good if you're tanking and just going for an all-out run into the middle of them and they're all shooting at you, but really not particularly. There are better ones for tanking. Back to the overview. Dueler, obviously clearly the best one if you're just going for the duels and you're going to be a very lone player. Not recommended, but there we go. If you love dueling, that's the thing to do. Speed on the map is increased by 10%. Reason for that, it's quite useful for moving around the map a bit, getting some of the quests done, getting some of the jobs obviously, but But the reason it's given to the jeweler is because if they want to duel players, they have to be on location with the players, so they'll be bouncing from player to player need to be bouncing quite quickly. So you need quite a good horse. Motivation for dueling wise is faster, it's increased 40% faster. Really, really needed, because and huge bonus, very specific to a jeweler, because they'll obviously be dueling a lot, so their motivation will go down a lot. See 10% more money, that's actually quite good, because especially players like me, I can actually have quite a lot of money, like 20k on me, so dueling me will give you 15k, and that extra 10% is an extra 1,000, which isn't bad. 4 battles you have chance 10%, that's quite good, because you do occasionally get some critical hits. That's actually a really good bonus, shouldn't be understated. Really good bonus. 10% is quite a lot, especially at high levels. Perform duels within 15 minutes. Again, it's because you don't want to be jumping from player to player to player to player to player. So you can just stand in the middle of them all and get them all. And obviously you can see the skills and weapons, so you can actually calculate how likely you're going to win. So you're not just walking into a battle. So if you want to duel lots, always go for jeweler, because it's got decent bonus for quests and things if you're going around the map. It's got all the obvious huge ones for dueling, and it's got that fort battle one, which is still pretty good if you want a fort battle. Then have worker. Worker's an interesting one. I want to be a worker because I do a lot of working, but I found that, well, I'll talk you through it. The increased experience points from a job increased by 5% means you level up a bit faster, which is definitely really good. That's great. 5% isn't much, but it's pretty good. The bank, you pay 2% less banking fees. Ooh, how much does that equate to? I've probably banked about 200,000, so 2% of 200,000 is, oh gosh, it's a decent amount of money. It's too late. It's 5 a.m. It's too late to work out. Then the next two, which is the reason why I didn't do this. When constructing buildings in town, you receive 5% bonus to labour points. Not bad. Don't really need it when you get to my level because you max it out. Motivation to construct building in town rises by 10% faster, which means you can keep building, keep building, keep building, keep building, keep building. If you're going to go lone on a town, obviously if every town needs a couple of workers, but or builders, whatever you want to call them, but if you join a fully built town, which I highly recommend, you won't be needing to be a worker, because you won't need to do any construction, because as you saw in my town, all buildings are fully constructed, bar the church, which can't be fully constructed, and people just really mess around with that until it's when they're bored. Then soldier, which is the one I chose, obviously. I'm going to try not to be biased towards it, but we shall see. For each skill point given to your skill health, you receive an additional 5 health points. Not a huge bonus, to be honest, but I felt that health, it had such a huge variety of uses, which is why I went for it, and means you can tank, means you last a bit longer in everything, really. The level needed to use a weapon is lowered by 3 levels. That ain't so great. You can pretty much ignore that one, because once you level 150 you can use everything anyway, and it's just those 3 levels. It's not really worth using up one of your bonuses just for that, to be honest. In duels you receive a bonus of 50% to your tactics skill. I love this one, because your tactics, it makes huge use of your skill points, because skill points, as I've said before, are hugely useful, so giving such a big bonus to your tactics is really good for duels. So actually soldiers can be damn fine duelers. And in fort battles, increases the leadership skill of you and 4 of your neighbours by 25% of your own leadership skill, again making the most of those skills. And that increases your attack and dodge attempt, regardless of if you're attacking or defending. So attack and dodge, that's basically attack and defense. So that increases everything in a battle by loads. So, and for you and everyone else. So soldiers are loved within fort fights, especially if you've got really high leadership skill, which is why I chose soldiers. But obviously, it's entirely up to you, whatever suits your personal play style. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully it'll help you make an informed decision. Do have a look at what you plan on playing, how you plan on playing the game, and if you want to be a worker, have a look, see if your town actually needs one. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, bye guys.